Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to what the hell is even happening in this playthrough. Nice to see it. This is Fallout New Vegas 100%, which, if you know anything about this game, is very fun. Lots of fun things to do and see, but also kind of stressful, just because there's so many things that can go wrong. And we've pretty much made everything go right so far, which is also, you know, kind of adds to the pressure, because it's like, I want this playthrough to be impeccable, and so far, I think it is. I don't think we've failed on anything, but this is a pretty weird fork in the road. So basically, to wrap up, because I'm sure there's a lot of confused people, we're trying to do 3 things at once. How Little We Know, which is the Gomorrah quest line involving Big Saul and Nero and Caaaaaan and all the stuff. Which ties into For the Republic Part 2, which is just that quest, but, you know, in regards to the NCR, which ties into Beware the Wrath of Caesar, which is, what is this? Yeah, Beware the Wrath of Caesar, which if we do quest for the NCR, Caesar will no longer let us do anything for him. He will be angry, which I don't care, but we need him to be not angry for a little bit longer, which ties into way down somewhere, down over here, the Omerta's stopped, whatever, this one, the Mick and Ralph thing, which I don't want to spoil, but I'm sure a lot of people know what I'm getting at here. So, it's just been, yeah, very, very, very confusing. Now, let's take a look at these 4 little things that we have. Troik should have had enough time to destroy the guns by now. Return to Caaaaaan to let him know. Okay, we're going to do that first. Something about Troik's story doesn't sit well. Talk to Big Saul or look around for some evidence to exonerate him. So I'll just go ahead and say what that is. And again, if you do that one, you will not be able to do Mick and Ralph's little side thing. So you'll be locked out of that. Basically, you need to go to Big Sal's office, and you need to loot a safe and find a blackmail note. Because they basically blackmailed Troik into thinking that he killed a hooker, that they took a picture of. I'm using the game's nomenclature, by the way. I think, like, hooker and prostitute, you're not supposed to say anymore. I'm not sure. I feel like you're supposed to say sex worker. I don't really know. But anyways, that's the game's nomenclature, so just saying. But anyways, that, yeah, you can convince Troik that, you know, he was blackmailed, but that'll lock you out. Which is very confusing because you think you should do that. And then lastly, find out what kind of work Clandon does for the family. So, we have 4 quest markers. Why do we even have 4?
Benny begged before you burned his sorry
Man,
ass?
you all keep asking me if Benny begged before I burned his sorry. I just don't know, okay? Alright, so first of all, we need to find Caaaaaan, who's over here. Alright, and we're gonna make... Should we make a new... No, we have a save that we'll continue on. And we haven't done any of the other stuff, and I'm not sure if we should. I don't know. We gotta just figure it out. So what's up, Caaaaaan?
Hey, what can I do for you?
I have some questions about the boss's plans.
All right, let's have them.
What questions do we have? We don't have questions, as I thought.
Hey, what can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Droid destroyed the guns for me.
Yeah, poor fucker got himself caught after he melted all the guns. Bastard mentioned your name before they shot him in the head. Now the bosses want to see you.
Jesus! That's not good! That's a huge jump! Okay. Well, that's real bad. We convinced Troik to burn the guns with the thermite, and then he got shot in the head. You know, and I would say Avery knows exactly how that feels.
What's the next step in breaking up the boss's plans?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Why do they need to die?
As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them. I guarantee you they have contingencies.
How do we take care of the bosses?
They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out.
Now let's see here. They're gonna expect something from me. You can do it and surprise them.
What happens when the bosses are gone?
When they're gone, I'm gonna run this joint. Don't worry, I'll take care of this place.
Caaaaan's not the best person. Kind of a mean man. But maybe he's better than Big Saul and Nero? I don't really know. I think we should do this, though.
They're gonna expect something from me. You can do it and surprise them.
All right, I'll take care of them. Just give me the word when to start shooting.
Is there another way to... I feel like you could turn Big Saul and Nero against each other. Is that even a thing that you can do? Okay.
Let's go take care of the boss. Actually, I'm not ready to take out the bosses just yet.
Hurry and get ready. I'll be waiting for you there when you're ready.
All right, now do we still... Oh, is the Clandon thing entirely gone? It is. So I have no idea who Clandon is or what happens with Clandon, but I don't think we have to do that. I think it's like one or the other. Troik or Clandon, basically. So we chose Troik. I would have liked to see what his deal is about, but again, I'm trying to just do this in whatever way successfully completes all 3 parts of this quest. Or all 3 quests involving this one quest, basically. All right, Caaaaaan, let's do it.
Hey, what can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Let's do it? What? Huh? I guess we gotta wait, so we're gonna wait. You cannot wait in this location. Are you serious? Well, all right. This guy's nice.
Things are bad for business. NCR should do their fucking job.
Okay, again with the F words, Mister. Do you realize we're on YouTube and we're at a very vitriolic time, and I need to pay my bills, and every time you say the F word, there's a chance. Apparently, I don't know. I don't even know if that happens. I think maybe it doesn't pick up on NPC dialogue in YouTube's, algorithm designed to screw over every content creator under the sun. Nevertheless, we need to wait for Caaaaaan to get into position, and I do think it's, like, right up here. And I'm just going to keep going. He did say he was going to slip me a gun. Did he? Because if not, we just have to roll with the silenced pistol. And again, this is on hard difficulty, so we have a very clear chance of dying. Okay. You good to go, Caaaaaan? Where you go? In there? Oh, there they are. Okay, wait, Caaaaaan. We're going to make a new save. We have so many saves as contingencies. Hey, everybody, what's going on?
Hey, I'll take care of them when you're ready.
Shut up!
Say the word. I suggest doing it while they're talking.
Let's have some words.
Dude!
Take a seat on the couch.
What?
so we can get-
Caaaaaan, you just giving away everything. Okay, so he gave me a sawed-off shotgun. What's the damage here? DPS is 62. Damage is 7.2 times 14. I ain't about to do that math. What about this? DPS is 64. Higher DPS. Damage is 10. But it has bonus critical damage, which would hit off of our luck. I have no idea which one would be better to use here. I'm going to use the silenced pistol just because we have a luck build. Okay, Caaaaaan.
Hey, what can I do for you?
What can I do? Let's do it, man. What do you told me to give you the word, dude. Do we sit down? I'm so confused with this quest.
So I assume you know why we called you here.
No idea.
Well, you've been a real thorn in our side. We've got business plans. You set us back a little bit, I'll admit that. However, we wanted you to know that nothing you did made a shit bit of difference, and you're going to die of failure.
As a last request, will you tell me more about your plan?
Are you shitting me? You didn't even know what the plan was. Yeah. As a last request, I guess we can give you that courtesy.
Who is that voice actor? Because he sounds like they actually got a guy, like an old school mobster or something, to be the voice actor for Big Saul. I don't think this voice has been used in any other NPC. Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this when... Oh, that's how you turn them against each other. Interesting.
Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this when he convinced me to take you out.
The fuck? I knew there had to be someone higher up helping you. Nero, you backstabbing, two-timing motherfucker. I knew this day would come.
Jesus, that's all it took, huh? Holy mo... What's up, Nero? Okay, time to die, pal. Nero HP. Oh, yeah, we took a new perk where it actually shows us the HP and the DT, which we've never had before, which is super duper interesting. I've never taken that perk. All right, we're just going to go for the head. Caaaaaan, any day now, pal. Any day now, pal. Okay, let's see what happens. Strip fame gained. How little we know is completed. Okay, we gotta check the left. Is that it? If that's it, that's really good. That's best case scenario. And that might be just it. Okay, we've got Nero here, who's got 5mm rounds, an assault carbine. Do you have anything that we can repair with this thing? Guess we'll take it. Brass knuckles case, Gomorrah office key, grimy pre-war business wear. We've also got Big Saul, who's got a 12 gauge round. Big Saul's password. So you can probably pickpocket this off of him in order to get the blackmail paper, which again will immediately fail you out of doing the I can't. Oh my god, I feel like my brain has been deteriorated these past 2 episodes. Yeah, so you can get the Mick and Ralph, you know, like little thing if you don't do the blackmail. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Okay, anyways, we'll take that. Gomorrah office key, whole gauge, and a sawed-off shotgun. Neat. Now, what is Big Saul's password? We go to miscellaneous and go all the way up. Daddy's home. Okay. God, Big Saul, you really were overcompensating for quite a bit, huh? Now let's see. We've got their desk, which has a singular bottle cap in it. Got a lot of alcohol everywhere, and that's it. So yeah, I'm not sure where that is. Their little, I think it's in the suites. I don't even know, man. Where is their office? Is it this? Yeah, this must be it. Okay, so in here, I think this is what I was. Yeah, this is definitely what I was looking. So we have a guns and bullets. This in this safe, I think, is where the blackmail thing is. But I'm not even gonna mess with that for now, just in case it's gonna ruin things. We've also got Big Saul's terminal and 2 bottle caps. Let's. Okay, let's read the terminal. I think everything's okay.
If you want Big Saul, keep your grubby effing fingers to yourself.
We'll disengage the lock, and then now we can pop that open. I think we're okay to take. We can always go back right before the meeting. Yeah, so there it is. Troik blackmail note. Check that out. That's what I've been talking about. Note added, Troik blackmail note. Hey, boss, we took care of Troik just like you asked. The stupid bitch that tried to run away made the perfect patsy. We get the double benefit of her stinking body serving as a warning to the rest of the girls. Troik was so effed up on that spiked jet we could have stabbed him in the balls and he wouldn't have said Daisy. We're gonna take a little vacation for a bit. Troik may have seen one of our faces while he was drifting in and out. We don't want him to get suspicious. Hopefully that scrawny little F does some good business for you. Thanks for the bonus, boss. So yeah, they blackmailed Troik, and if you let him know, you know what I'm wondering? Maybe he like goes crazy and tries to shoot them or something, and then that, I don't know how that affects Mick and Ralph, but.
Those cons got the hint.
I know.
We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
I know. Okay. We're going to go back to Mick and Ralph and cross our fingers and hope that everything works out. Kachino is now the new head boss. Big Saul and Nero are dead. The Gomorrahs are done. In fact, if we take a look at our quests. Return to Colonel Moore and report that the Omerta's plans have been foiled. Great. Okay, now the thing is, we don't want to do that just yet. Because if we do that, I think it'll fail Caesar's quest line. And then Caesar will know. And there's one thing left that we need to do for Caesar. We don't need to do it, but, you know, might as well try to do it, right? So, okay, now we go back to Mick and Ralph and hope that this works out. So let's see. That's Freeside Z-Skate, right? I think Mick and Ralph's is right there behind the door. Yeah, let's do a jump. Let's do a spin. Let's enter the thing and spin to win.
Bang, 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 bang.
Sir, you don't have Euclid C Finder anymore. What are you saying bang about? Okay, please, God, tell me this worked out. This was such a nightmare trying to get to work. What do you think?
That was a real mess the Omertas were looking to create. Glad you could get all that sorted. May have cost me some business, but at least we avoided a shitstorm. Anything I can get you?
A reward? Oh my god, the thing in the top left is so annoying. Like, I'm so surprised they didn't program it just to say, like, you know, if you had, like, multiples, if you had, like, 10 or more things, it just says at once, like, multiple things have been added to your inventory. Okay, here we go.
Good news. The Omertas say that they'll buy arms from you again.
Outstanding. You have no idea how much this means to me. But I think this little beauty will give you an idea.
Hell yes, dude. It's the Pimp Boy 3000. Which is Wasteland. Wait, that's Wild Wasteland specific? Why was that there in the top left? It didn't play the.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Thanks, man. Thanks. That was okay. That freaked me out. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this that have no idea what the Pimp Boy 3000 even is, because if you're like me, 9 times out of 10, whenever you play this game, you get locked out of getting it. So once again, the order of events, if you want to get the Pimp Boy 3000, is before you do How Little We Know, and before you do For the Republic Part 2, which is basically the same quest. And I guess for any other Gomorrah-centric quests, since I'm sure the other factions tell you to deal with Gomorrah, I don't even know how it works, but you get the idea. Make sure you go to Mick and Ralph's, you talk to Mick, and you ask about the Omertas. You get the note in your journal. Oh, I didn't want to look at it yet. Hold on. You get the note in your journal that says to, you know, figure out what's happening with the Omertas. Then, once you do the Omerta quest, How Little We Know, make sure to not pick up the blackmail tape or whatever involving Troik. If you do that, you will not be able to get the Pimp Boy 3000. Once you do How Little We Know, you come back to Mick, you talk to him, and then you get the Pimp Boy 3 billion. I keep calling it 3000. 3 billion. So there it is. In the top left, you can see Pimp Boy 3 billion. It's all studded out. It's a golden Pip Boy with like little diamonds. And yeah, it's a pimped out Pimp Boy. And I am so glad. I thought it makes that sound every time you like pick it up. I guess not. It makes that little, you know, like funky music happen. Maybe the light? Like, if I've ever even had this, it was only one time, so I don't really know exactly what this thing does. But there you go, the Pimp Boy 3 billion. Yay, we did it. And we also did How Little We Know, and Caesar is still not angry. So it all worked out in the end. Jesus Christ, that was annoying. Out we go. Yay.
You made a real mess of the Emeritus. Looks like the place will be under new management now.
Great. I mean, I didn't... Man, I just tried my best, okay? Now, here's what we gotta do now, okay? We need to not turn this in. What I think happens is, if we turn this in, it's going to make Caesar mad, and we will no longer be able to do that final Caesar quest. Also, there is this. I think we can do this now. I think we can talk to... For some reason in the master file, I have it written down to not do this until we just did everything that we did. So we could go, like, do this. Search Betty's room in the tops for clues. I think. Hopefully. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't coincide with that. Nevertheless. Let's do this. Beware the wrath of Caesar. The Legion has spies everywhere. If you continue to work against its interests, you will be marked as an enemy. Let's not do that. Just kidding. Kill Mr. House. I don't want to do that either. But what I do want to do is make a new save. And I'm going to make the thumbnail Nero and Big Saul. Because when they're standing there in the doorway with guns, that's a pretty good thumbnail. Okay, let's try to do something else. So I'm going to go to the world map, and I'm going to go to where the camp is. The fort. And we'll see what happens. They should be still friendly, obviously.
By order of Caesar.
Yeah. Now, I'll just go ahead and say what the last thing is. So the last thing for Caesar's Legion that we want to do before we, you know, completely turn them against us and move forward in the main story is basically getting enough rep with Caesar's Legion that they will give us the storehouse key. All the factions in this game, or at least a lot of them, have a thing where if if they like you enough, they give you a key to like a little warehouse or whatever. So that's the last thing. Now, even if that got locked out, I would be totally fine because it's not even a quest. Like, we would still be able to get the location, we just wouldn't be able to go inside of it. So to me, that's still technically 100%. But, if we can do it, we might as well do it, right? So the thing is, because we've been kind of working with other people, and because our faction, likability has gone up and down and yada, 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 it's going to be trickier for me to do this. And in fact, this might be a mistake, but basically the way to, get it up there no matter what, the rep, is if you turn in NCR dog tags, of which we have a decent amount. Now, I think you turn them into Lucius, right? Who do you even turn them into? I might be walking all this way for nothing at all. But I want to talk to Lucius back here.
Yes. Do you have something to report?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's the unarmed thing. General questions. What do you think about the NCR? Maybe that's it?
What do you think about the NCR?
The NCR Rangers are the biggest threat. Without them, the NCR is nothing.
Now, how do we get him to... Okay, I'm not exactly sure who I need to talk to, so I will see you all in just a second. We'll see how to do this. Okay, so the reason I have no idea where this person is because I've never really explored this area other than to do bad things or do good things by killing them. This is Cottonwood Cove. You don't want to actually go to the fort. You want to go to Cottonwood Cove. And yeah, I don't even think I've ever been in like any of these buildings. We're specifically looking for the HQ, which if I had to guess would be this right here. I mean, this is the big boy building. And we're looking for a certain somebody that I have never talked to. Why is that red? The heck? Why is all this red? It's because it's nighttime? Let's wait 10 hours about? No idea why that's red. Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I am almost completely 100%ed done with it. All I have to do is win 2 more daily challenges in a row, win like a total of 31, and then pick up 1 item, and I will have fully 100%ed the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. And I'm feeling very, 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 very excited about that. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not nice. And we're looking for a specific somebody in here, and I'm not seeing anybody. Door to Cottonwood. Is he supposed to be at the desk? Why does this say HQ and it's a room with like a generator? Hey, look, there's the thing again. Where is the actual... Oh, maybe he's like upstairs. That doesn't seem like much of an HQ to me. Oh, this guy? Aha! This guy, yeah. Aurelius of Phoenix is who we're looking for.
A profligate bearing the mark of Caesar. What is the world coming to? Cursor Lucullus is waiting for you with the barge at the docks. He will take you to the fort to speak with Caesar.
The heck are you talking about, buddy?
You must be the one in charge here.
Of course I am, you fool. I am a Centurion. When Vulpes and Culta drove the NCR from Searchlight by clever means, Caesar himself ordered me to set up this camp and harass the profligates. It's a modest presence, a single finger of the Legion reaching across the river's narrows. But with me here, it has an iron knuckle.
Oh, you're so cool, man.
Does the Legion see much action here?
As much as the profligates' cowardice will allow. They haven't found the balls to attack us here, but we catch them out on patrols. With 2 contubernia at my command, I've killed and captured 4 times my numbers.
Dude, you are so cool.
Will you pay a bounty for NCR troops I kill?
The killing of profligates should never go unrewarded. I'll pay you a small sum per tag.
If you trade me ammo and supplies instead, I can stay in the area racking up kills.
Go see Decanus Severus when you have tags, in that case. He watches over our stores.
I have some dog tags to turn in.
How many?
Here, take all the dog tags I've got.
A good bit of hunting. Here's your payment.
Okay, so we get about, I guess, 10, yeah, and 10 dog tags per, 10 caps per dog tag, but the main thing we're concerned with is Legion fame.
That's all for now.
Was there something else you wanted to bother me with? Wale.
Now, the issue here is, like I said, we have to get up to a certain amount of fame, and it's very hard to do because we've done things outside of what Caesar wants us to do, of course, since we're playing them all for fools. Now, Avery absolutely would not kill NCR troops just to, you know, get some dog tags or whatever. But if we found them already on dead... Oh, God, that's actually kind of super-duper messed up. But, you know, again, we'll say that Avery's just getting really deep undercover here so that he can completely implode Caesar's Legion. Which also, you know, helps us 100% this game. But point is, we need to get to a certain level of likability with Caesar's Legion by turning in Legion dog tags. That's the NCR dog tags. That's the only way we're gonna be able to do it. So you can see that we're accepted with the Legion. Now, I'm not sure how many dog tags we're gonna need to get, but I'm basically, before we do anything else with the main quest, and I'm probably gonna do this off camera because it's super duper grindy, I'm gonna somehow have to get like a ton of NCR dog tags. I'm not even sure if there's any like good repeatable way to do that outside of killing them. We might not even be able to get enough because there just might not be enough NCR bodies to loot the tags off of. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. But we need that accepted to be liked, maybe, or loved. I'm not even sure, but you know, hopefully there's a way to do it. But that's what we're gonna do before we do any more main quest stuff. Now, there's one last thing I'd like to do before we completely switch directions in the next episode. DLC. That was, instead of coughing, that sounded just really annoying. And that's this. Wild card, ace in the hole, search Benny's room in the tops for clues. So we're not going to be able to do much here, but at least we can introduce ourselves to this character, which, if you have no idea about this story, no idea what's happening, I think you quite like who we're about to meet, because it's quite interesting. And we're going to try to attempt to do as many things with this character as we can before, once again, we turn everybody away. I think this character, though, as per the outline that I've been following for the main quest, this character, we shouldn't be locked out of anything that we can do with them. The only problem is that if we go too far with this character, we'll lock ourselves out of other stuff. But basically, you could do what I did and, like, never introduce yourself to this thing.
Hey,
Yeah. You can wait until forever to introduce yourself to this thing and still be fine. You just don't want to do it too soon, because if you do... Yeah, for some reason I have in the master file not to talk to this person until around this time, and I don't know why. So, yeah, a lot of things in the master file I'm just following blindly just to make sure we don't do anything. I have no idea why. Some of it you may be able to do. I just don't know. But anyways, we waited until now. Why is it telling me to go back down there? Isn't it through here? Hi, Benny. You're not looking so... I guess Benny just couldn't keep his head. Yeah, I don't know why it's telling me to go into a different area, because I'm pretty sure we want to go this way, somewhere back here, if I remember correctly. Maybe not? Oh, because this is like the presidential suite. It's not actually the, Yeah, okay, I should have followed the quest marker. I thought it was in here, but I guess not. Okay, so we'll head back down. I don't know where to go. So that's the presidential suite, not Benny's suite. We need to find where Benny's suite is. And there's a reason that that's where this thing is located. So it looks like it's over this way. So through the ace... No, it's got to be down here then, right? Time again to try to figure out where the hell to go in a labyrinthine New Vegas casino, which is just the most fun you could possibly have. Elevator to 13th floor. I guess that's where we're headed. Looks good. Now, this part's always super duper confusing because... it's behind, like, a whole bunch... Okay, I guess we'll go through here. I think we're on the right track. Yeah, we're looking for, like... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna make, yet again, a new save to make sure we don't ruin anything. Now, that would make for an excellent thumbnail. Maybe we'll make that the thumbnail for the next episode, though, since we'll probably start, like, right here.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
So this is, of course, Yes Man, who we've been holding off on meeting for forever. Talk to Yes Man about how to take over New Vegas.
What are you doing here?
Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Shouldn't you be working for Mr. House? How'd you end up here?
As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the Strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice. Very, very nice.
Benny reprogrammed a Securitron. All by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
Wait, who would that be? Because they're talking about the Mormon fort with the followers of the apocalypse. Not Julie Farkas, right? Why would she help Benny? I'm forgetting. Is there any I wonder who that contact is.
What is this place?
This is Benny's workshop. When the Tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room. But that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Have you seen this platinum chip before?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there.
So of course we've already done all this. Now what's really interesting is this is how Benny was trying to take over the Strip for himself. There's this Securitron that can tap into Mr. House's network. and he wanted to use it to, you know, be able to upgrade the Securitrons himself and get himself a huge army. We've been holding off on talking to Yes Man again for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but I would say just if you're following along with me and trying to do everything, I would say just do what I did. I don't want to, you know, I wouldn't want you to ruin something.
What was Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told.
You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
It sure was. Say I wanted to take over New Vegas myself. What then?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't have wanted me to. But hey, not my fault I can't say no.
Yeah, I mean, you are Yes Man, not No Man.
What are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
So obviously we've done all of this. Okay, here's where we gotta watch out. Quest completed, wild card, ace in the hole. Gotta keep an eye out here to see if anything fails, which I don't think it will, but, you know. Quest added, wild card, change in management. Okay, so of course we've already done most of this stuff already.
So I should ask the
wait, Quest added wild card side bets. I think the side bets are all the, like the Boomers, the Gomorrahs, the Omertas, the Caaaaans, everything like that.
So I should ask these tribes if they'll support an independent Vegas.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Oh, Yes Man.
Which tribe should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Cons, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah, we've haven't dealt with the White Glove Society at all just yet, which is interesting.
Say Mr. House was gonna suffer an accident. How would that happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
I've been inside the Lucky 38.
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was gonna get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
What do you know about the courier Benny shot?
I knew he was carrying the platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
I'm the courier Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
As you should, yes, man. You set me up, now you die. But what's killing a robot going to do?
I have the platinum chip, remember?
Of course you do. Sorry about that. And it's wonderful that you do. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
The platinum chip upgrades the Securitrons, and there's a whole army of them under the fort.
Really? An army of Securitrons, upgraded no less. What a development. An army like that should be enough to defend Vegas from, I'm gonna say, anybody. Let me know as soon as you have the platinum chip, and Mr. House is out of the way. I'll roll over to the Lucky 38 and see what I can do. If I'm right about the platinum chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe.
Goodbye.
Don't stay away too long.
Okay, so there we go. Now what are these? Broken terminal. Nothing here. So there we go. That's Yes Man. That is the fourth and final option, which we haven't seen just yet. Let's take a look at the quests. What do we have to do for that? Kill or disable Mr. House. So once again, that's just like render unto Caaaaaan, kill Mr. House. So we obviously can't go any further with this unless we do want to kill Mr. House. Now we have wildcard side bets. Optional, tell Yes Man that you're familiar with the Brotherhood of Steel and wish to ignore them. Return to the Brotherhood's bunker at Hidden Return to the Brotherhood's bunker. Wonder why that's there. Visit the White Glove Society at the Ultralux Casino. So yeah, we haven't done that at all. Inform Yes Man that the Omertas are no longer a threat. Inform Yes Man that you convinced the Great Khans to leave the Mojave. Return to Yes Man and tell him that the Boomers can be ignored. Tell Yes Man that the Boomers have vowed to support you. So that is a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not even going to tussle with just yet because I'm not sure what implications any of that may have. Some of it may complete quests, which would give us experience, which would be nice. Other things may entirely ruin what I'm trying to go for. So we're going to hold off on Yes Man, but I did want to meet him since we had some time. Since we're going to do something entirely different starting tomorrow. And something I've been looking forward to since the get-go of this entire series. Can we fast travel from here? Ring-a-ding, baby. And that is the third DLC. We're doing them all in order. But it's also the way that I would kind of want to do them anyways. But yeah, that's the third DLC, which I'm not even going to give away. And for anybody that knows that DLC, hoo boy. Let's just say that tomorrow's episode won't be the most action-packed of any of them. Yeah, this is why I wanted to make sure that we had the entirety of tomorrow's episode available just for that one thing. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go make sure that my inventory is entirely cleared out, and then we will get started on that. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to, I've not been able to talk these past 2 episodes. If you would like to support this channel, please consider liking and or becoming a patron over on Patreon. And thank you so much to the patrons. And I will see you in the next one, where we get started on an entire Jesus Christ, we get inspired. Dude, I genuinely feel like my brain is short-circuiting. Where we get started on an entirely new adventure. Thanks so much, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Hey, it's me, GV. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to catch me live on Twitch, the schedule and link is below. If you'd like to go the extra mile and support me and what I do, consider becoming a patron. You get all sorts of fun little things. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.